Hey everyone, Darren here, aka Irish Latino Reacts, Irish on the bottom, Latin American on top, and today we're watching Season 1, Episode 10 of Babylon 5. So, a couple of big things I got wrong in my reaction of last episode. One, I did address in the edited version of episode 9, so I'll quickly address that first one. Here, when Sinclair brought up the photo of Jajur 30 years ago, and Dr. Franklin said something like, well, she's too young to look like Death Eater, I misconstrued it saying that, meaning for him to mean that the person on the med bay was younger than what Jajur looked like in the photo, Death Eater looked like in the photo. But he was saying the person on my med bay bed looks too young to be the person in the photo plus 30 years. And that was just a stupid brain glitch on my part. So forgive me there. Number 2, the council. So the big flub I had here was not realizing that the league had a vote. And of course, in retrospect, and for all of you people who are very familiar with the show, that may seem really, really dumb. But just in my defense, last episode, I'd say, was easily the most dense as far as new information is concerned. And one of those pieces of information is this concept of this league of, and I can't even remember the term, but you know, we have the alliance here with the 5, Earthers, Minbari, Centauri, Narn, Vorlons, and then we have a bunch of others that are not part of the alliance. They're part of the league. And it seems like more than 5, several, including Ambassador Kalika's race, whatever they're called. So yes, still so much stuff that I'm forgetting. But once again, I didn't realize that the league had a vote. So, and subsequently, thus, to fill that void, stupidly, I thought that Sinclair's vote was kind of for Babylon 5, and then Earth itself would have the tying vote. And that's what made me think Sinclair wanted the outcome to be no trial, which I thought that made sense in the moment because Sinclair was carrying out orders by Earth, and he said to Ambassador Kalika, I cannot betray these orders. So wouldn't it be in his best interest for there to be a no trial so he could continue following the Earth's orders? Because I think having a trial, the Earthers would be pissed. Earth Alliance would be pissed. But no, I guess that's not the case. He said that the League would be the one with the tying vote. And so if they're the one with the tying vote, then of course they would say yes, and there would be a trial. So Sinclair wanted the trial, which, just for the reasons I just stated, just confuses me because I think it would piss Earth off. They're like, hey, we just gave you firm commands to ship Jajur to us, and now all of a sudden you're having a fucking trial on Babylon 5? Like, what the fuck are you doing, Sinclair? So why did he want the trial? I mean, I guess his sense of justice and just the good guy in Sinclair. You guys let me know why, what I'm missing there, or if there's some other tangible reason why Sinclair wanted to go against Earth and have this trial for Jajur on Babylon 5. But maybe it's a moot point because it didn't end up happening. Okay, to finish off this intro, I want to do something a little random, but it just is random because I wanted to do it for a few episodes now and kind of kept forgetting. I'm going to address a comment I made all the way back in it must have been episode 5, because that was the one with all the religion ceremonies, and I made an off the cuff comment, I believe during reaction, that I said Lord of the Rings has no religion. I think I said it that way. I might have said Lord of the Rings does religion not in the right way, where Game of Thrones, Song of Ice and Fire does. But yeah, either way, whatever the comment was, a lot of people took offense to it, which I totally get. And before I go into what I want to go into right here, as far as religion in regards to Lord of the Rings, I want to let everyone know that I am a massive Lord of the Rings fans. Of course, the movies are the greatest things ever. I've also read the books multiple times. And today's Sunday right now. My wife is in Vegas until tomorrow. What was I doing on a Saturday night, with me and Frank? I was sitting on my porch getting tipsy and watching Lord of the Ring reaction videos. So don't tell me that I'm not a big Lord of the Rings fan. That being said, I will never read the Silmarillion, and maybe that is one crux of the matter here. So I said that Lord of the Rings doesn't have religion. That's not inherently true. And there was a comment way back then, and I'm sorry I can't cite you for it, but this commenter spelled it out in a way that made me realize this is what I meant. And I thank that person. They said something, and I'll just paraphrasing here, that there is religion, of course, in Lord of the Rings, where because we have gods and we have the valor and we have all of this other jargon that once again I am never going to learn because I have no interest in learning. And I know Gandalf is like a lesser god, and then we had Morgoth before Sauron, and they're both like fallen angels, whatever. I know I'm getting things wrong. But my point is, there are higher beings and gods. The thing is, in Lord of the Rings, all of that stuff is the truth. All of that stuff is factual. All of that stuff actually happened. It's like history. So I guess it comes down to, what is your definition of religion? Because if all of that stuff is true and everyone agrees it's true and it's written history, more or less, then you don't need faith to believe in it. You know what I mean? And in my definition of religion, I think faith is a very essential component to it. And people might disagree with that. But, in Song of Ice and Fire, there are all of these religions, just like in real life. There are all these gods and stuff, and you don't know which god's the real god, if any of them are real. You have faith in what you believe in. You have faith in your own God or belief in your own higher power, whatnot. And once again, I think that is a part of the definition of religion that you can't just put aside. So, in conclusion, does Lord of the Rings have religion? Sure, if all it takes to be religion is gods and higher beings and higher powers than you. But they don't have religion if you think that you need faith. Faith is all you have to believe those things, if that makes any sense. So I just kind of wanted to get that out of the way. I've been forgetting to talk about that, and I know I'll probably rile up some commenters, so please go ahead. Just keep it cordial down below. I know people still don't believe me. I'm hoping to have a nice discussion and debate with kindness in the comments down below. I'd like to thank all of my Patreon supporters for always supporting me. If you want to join them and gain access to full-length reactions early, you can find a link down in the description below. There's also the middle tier where you can be 2 weeks ahead of the edited versions of the episodes. And there's also the $1 tier, which is there just for supporting me, but you also get all of my Patreon exclusive videos as well. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're not yet subscribed, please really consider doing so. Helps out the channel so much. I know everyone under the sun says that same thing, but it's so much more true for such a small channel as mine. Also, leave a like and leave a comment down below letting me know not only what you thought of this episode, but of my reaction to it. So without further ado, let's get into Babylon 5. Season 1, Episode 10. Who do we have here?
Am I going to die?
If it is written in the streams of time, Sean, it will be so.
I'll tell you what is written in the streams of
Are
time.
those Centauri?
Very soon you will breathe much easier, and then you will grow up to be strong and wise and bring much honor to your mother and your father.
Please don't speak.
I don't listen to their religious fanaticism. Don't tell Dr. Franklin not to speak in his doctor.
I am never wrong about these things.
Ooh, challenging the mother and father.
The doctors on our world say that there's no treatment for his watery breathing.
Oh, it's a he? Okay, my bad.
They say that the boy is weak and that he will die.
He is our only son, Dr. Franklin. He is the last chance for
Dr. Franklin just said
to fly
that he's gonna
across
live.
history.
You must love him very much.
What am I missing
On
here?
my world, it would be a sign of weakness for me to acknowledge feelings to a stranger. But he brought such joy and happiness into our lives.
Stranger. So it's not their biological son?
Can you save him?
Sometimes the mass hardens or grows. Simple operation will easily correct the condition.
But they're not going to want it.
Operation.
Yeah. That's going to go against their whatever.
Surgery.
You will cut him open?
Well, that's usually what surgery entails, yes. There's nothing to worry about, though.
Get Sean. We will find no help here.
Oh.
Thank you, Dr. Franklin. I'm sorry to have taken so much of your time.
Wait. Look, it's a simple procedure. Look, afterwards, he'll be stronger than ever.
Food animals are cut open. They don't have a soul, so it's all right, but the chosen of God may not be punctured.
If Sean doesn't have this surgery, he'll die very painfully.
And none of us want that.
That is immaterial. You must not cut into the child.
His death is immaterial? I might need to install another monitor or TV screen on the ceiling because I think I'm going to be rolling my eyes a lot in this episode. Fair! My one bit. It's my one bit.
Commander, we've just received a distress signal from the Starliner Asimov. They've had a fire in their command and control center.
How serious?
They were en route here, but now they're just flying blind.
That's Raider territory.
Exactly. Recommend we dispatch a fighter wing to meet the Asimov.
Raiders haven't come up in a bit.
Here. The potential combat situation requires the presence of at least one command officer.
Is Garibaldi available?
I suppose.
She wanted it to be her.
What?
Nothing. I certainly have plenty of things to occupy myself here. Yes, sir. I think I'll just walk to and fro for a while. Maybe over to my console. After that, maybe I'll try pacing fro and to, just for the kick of it. Oh, and there's this view, of course. Granted, it's not quite the same as if you were outside.
Utter blackness.
Someone who's got over 100 hours of combat flying experience.
Wow. Wow. That was awesome, Vanova.
I have an idea, Lieutenant Commander. Why don't you take out the fighter wing and escort the Asimov back to base?
Well, if you insist, sir.
He does.
His recovery should be easy. It's a very simple procedure.
We understand the procedure all too well. That is why we won't allow it.
So you're just going to let him die?
Right.
What kind of a god do you worship?
Yeah.
We cannot discuss this any longer. This is useless.
Yes, you two are useless.
Wait. I think there might be another way. If we use a combination of emollients and microbeams, we might help the body clear itself.
I just want to reach into my screen
Discuss this
and
alone.
choke both of these people.
What the hell are you doing?
I was going to ask you the same thing. You never insult a patient's beliefs. You work with them. You try to understand their concerns. You give them a reason to be on your side.
And you think lying to them is going to help?
I didn't lie to them.
You know as well as I that mineral oil and microbeams won't dislodge that mass. It's rooted. That kid is going under the knife or into the freezer. Those are the only options.
Sometimes you have to heal the family before you can heal the patient. This isn't some silly superstition to them. This is real. They're not going to let it go just because you tell them to.
Yeah, I see both sides. Ultimately, I'm on Dr. Franklin's side, but I really like that acting from Dr. Franklin there. You never saw him like that before.
Our son will not survive another space trip, will he?
I definitely like Maya's energy there too. I don't want to discount what she was saying at all. I totally get it. Maya, right? I think I have that right.
By raiders. Suggest minimal chatter until we contact the Asimov.
Oh, come on, Ivanova. You want some action. I know you want some raiders to come in.
Prepare for jump.
Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
I gave him something to believe in.
All right, Maya. You can't.
What?
You can't.
You don't disapprove of superstition if it's your superstition.
Now, what is that supposed to
Yeah.
They worship the great egg. Your god is medicine, and you can do no wrong in his service. What's the difference?
I produce measurable, testable results.
That's the good difference.
What's your point?
Did you see their eyes? They're terrified. You didn't solve anything, you just postponed it.
I gave them a chance to think about it, to reconsider.
Yeah.
You are so certain, aren't you?
I wasn't jiving with Maya as much in this scene. He was just trying to, calm the boy's nerves.
Why do you want to import a steak?
Research.
Who's paying for it?
Maya Hernandez. Or me. I'll let you know in a couple.
Thanks, I owe you.
Report another steak.
I don't know you that much.
What's happening with the respiratory case? Anything new?
Boy's gonna die. Parents won't let me operate. What do I do?
You know, the authority of Babylon 5 doesn't cover every contingency. In circumstances like this, we're in a legal limbo.
You could order me to take whatever steps I felt necessary to save that boy's life, including surgery.
Oh,
If I do that, it establishes a precedent.
very true.
You've already done that when you told my predecessor to save the life of Ambassador Kosh.
On the other hand, if you get involved in this, you give up all pretense at neutrality. It'll damage the authority of this station.
What if I made an official request?
I wonder if I
Asking
agree with
to find
that.
another way to resolve this.
You don't care if that boy dies?
That's not the issue. If it were, we wouldn't be having this conversation, but it's not the only issue.
I'm going to have to muse on Garibaldi's line about, you know, going against neutrality with this. If the precedent's like saving anyone's life regardless of their religion, I don't know how that affects the neutrality of Babylon 5 as a concept.
Radio silence until contact.
But I'd have to think about it more. It's hard to think on the fly here.
Your treatment isn't working. He's getting weaker. If we had taken him away, we might have gotten him to Thalatine.
He never would have survived the trip. He was already too weak.
Because we trusted you, our son will die.
No.
Trust him to
He
operate.
will die because you won't trust me. Now, you brought him here because you wanted me to save him. Well, let me save him, please.
Wow.
He needs that surgery.
You hear his voice there? That was
Or
good.
he will choke to death on his own fluids.
Without his spirit, he wouldn't be alive anyway.
Then don't.
It's your son.
Then don't say that, and then
Do yourself
on.
a favor. No.
You can't have your cake and eat it too.
All right.
Say things like that, but then also blame Dr. Franklin.
For the safety of the patient
that
present
his
here
son's
on
gonna
this
die.
station, you leave me no choice but to ask Commander Sinclair to suspend your parental authority.
What does that mean?
That means I'll do whatever I feel necessary to save your son's life. I'll put aside your objections and I will perform that surgery without your permission.
No, you can't do that. You mustn't do that.
Please, Dr. Brinkland.
I'm sorry.
Fuck yeah, Dr. Franklin.
I have to do what I feel is best for Sean.
Fuck yeah. Look, I may be coming off as like unsensitive to religious beliefs in general. Sorry, it's just a fiction show. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how the episode wants me to feel. How JMS wants me to feel
This is
here.
Babylon Escort Wing Alpha to Starliner Asimov.
Please don't let Dr. Franklin operate.
Since you have no representative, that means that I have to be your advocate. And that means that I have to consider the safety of the child, as well as the rights of the parents.
He is not your responsibility.
But those two things are
Unfortunately, he
mutually
is.
opposed.
Dr. Franklin has made an official request, and I have to rule on it.
The question is, really, that you should ask them is,
I'll make my decision within 24 hours.
You will rule against us, won't you? You will give our child to Dr. Franklin.
maybe I'll get my answer
But
here.
it will always stick together.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
No, feel sorry for your doctor. If he harms my child, if he touches Sean, I will kill him.
My question was going to be, ask them that if we do the operation, are you going to like shun your child? Or are you going to suddenly not want him? What would you do after that?
How would you feel if the doctor of Babylon 5 wanted to perform an unwelcome procedure on you?
The avalanche has already started. It is too late for the pebble.
This is the worst idea to go to Kosh.
We have suffered the interference of others in this area, and are thus ourselves forbidden to intervene in matters such as this.
You are refusing because of your beliefs?
We thought the men body were the most intelligent.
You're refusing the operation because of your beliefs.
Our child.
That is also what Dr. Franklin believes he's doing. Whose belief is correct? And how do we prove it?
Good point, Delenn. Like how you put that. Wow, that statement was hypocritical by the mother.
Dr. Franklin wants me to intervene. His folks want the ambassadors to do something, and none of them want to get involved. And why should they?
Yeah.
Now I know how Pontius Pilate must have felt.
Really? The Roman emperor who commanded Jesus to be killed. I think it's an easy decision, honestly. Could you have this boy's death on your conscience? Just ask yourself that.
I have to ask you a very difficult question.
Do you want to live?
I know you've been thinking about it.
Do I want to live? Yes. Very much.
I didn't think that was going to be the question, really.
But I don't want the operation.
Oh.
I don't want to lose my spirit.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
You still have your
I
spirit.
had an operation once, a very serious operation. But I'm fine now.
But you are not one of the chosen. You're not born of the egg.
No, I'm not. Tell me about it. Smart kid.
Are you going to sign the order?
You believe you're doing the right thing, don't you?
Those parents are willing to see their son die because of their religion. Now, you can't expect me to sit here and do nothing. May God save us from false religion.
What makes a religion false? If any religion is right, then maybe they all have to be right. Maybe God doesn't care how you say your prayers, just as long as you say them.
Wow.
What if there's no God at all?
Is that what you believe?
I believe in saving lives. Without life, the question is meaningless.
But life has to be more than just a pulse beat. I have to refuse to sign the order. I can't allow you to perform the operation.
Wow. There's that heartbeat in the background there. That was cool. That was a good touch for the scene auditorily.
Operating on Kosh was the camel's nose in the tent. Operating on Sean will be the rest of the camel. I have to stop it somewhere.
yeah,
I have to honor the beliefs of the parents. Otherwise, Babylon 5's charter will be compromised. I have no more choice here than anybody else. I have to be the advocate for the parents because no one else will.
Okay, all right. I can see that.
Franklin,
Sean's life signs are dropping.
call the parents.
And when you get to the other side, my son, you must sing for us.
Typically, like, you know, offspring dying, mothers, fathers being sad would be enough to make me tear up, but I just can't here.
I'm glad you didn't get your way. I'm grateful for the commander's wisdom.
I'm not sure narratively where I want this episode to go. I kind of want Sean to die. Just for narratively, best, I don't know, best message and...
I think you should go now.
You're going to do it anyway, aren't you?
Oh.
They have their beliefs, and I have mine.
Ooh, going against Sinclair.
Took an oath.
Sinclair will have you thrown off the station.
No, he won't. No, he won't.
I'm already packed.
Oh.
That boy is going to die in an hour if I don't operate. And no one, not you, not Commander Sinclair, not those poor deluded parents, is going to stop me.
So, you'll need an assist.
All right, Mile, let's go.
Just one ship, so it's probably a scout. We've got 1 hour before we hit the jump gate. Jam all channels. We can't let it contact the rest.
Jamming. Radar is breaking off, Alpha Leader. What are your instructions?
Stay with the Asimov and escort it back to base. I'll take out the raider.
Negative. Violation of orders.
The hell with orders. If that ship brings back a dozen raiders, we'll all be dead. Get going. I'll catch up.
Okay, all right, Ivanova. Go get him.
Lord, preserve this child.
Say again?
Nothing.
Oh.
It's a prayer for a spirit. My prayers have to be just as good as theirs, right?
Come on, come on. Come on.
That seemed too easy. Yeah, okay. He got out a signal.
Not good.
Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. There's like 10 of them or so, something like that.
So, Sean, how do you feel?
Here.
All right, surgery already over?
Better. I can breathe again, but I don't feel different inside.
Well, see, I told you.
I mean...
I want my mother and my father.
So I presume he knows that he got the
they're on their
surgery.
way.
Or could he have been like,
Sean,
you're just going to sleep and then you're just going to wake up?
your spirit doesn't live inside your skin.
No.
It's not something that can escape. You still have your spirit.
Okay, he knows he got the
See that
surgery.
now, don't you? Your parents will see that too.
I mean, he could have done it and not told anyone.
Tatya! Manya!
In the name of the egg, you did it. You did it anyway.
It's me! I don't feel any different. Listen, I'll sing songs for you.
Bitano! Away with you, demon!
Oh. They didn't ask the question that I wanted them to ask.
What sort of unholiness spawned you?
No!
Oh, man.
Don't leave
What
me!
have you done?
No! Don't leave me!
Uh-oh.
I gave you a direct order, Doctor. You disobeyed it. I should ask for your resignation right here, right now.
You want it, it's yours.
Don't tempt me, Doctor. Who asked you to play God?
Every damn patient who comes through that door, that's who. People come to doctors because they want us to be gods.
Well, you don't have any regrets now, though?
Yes.
So the
Sorry to
parents
bother you,
shunning
Commander.
them?
I'm looking for Dr. Franklin.
What is it?
I think you should come to Med Lab. I think you both should come.
Does a boy do something?
I am not allowed to forgive either. But if I could, I would. My husband
Such
has
a warped
brought
thought.
the Lamuda, the traveling robe for great journeys. They will take the boy now.
Okay.
He needs to rest. He will.
They changed their minds then? Not shunning him?
I'm waiting.
I
For an apology.
don't think Sinclair.
Check the temperature in hell first.
Yeah. I don't know. Sinclair doesn't need to apologize.
Goodbye, Dr. Franklin.
Vital signs stabilizing. All indications point to a speedy recovery. End report.
I owe you a steak dinner.
Why?
You won the bet, remember?
Yeah.
You dared me to prove you wrong. I finished the research on their people as we discussed. It's all here. The great egg, the great journey, the great song.
There's the Lamuda. Traveling robe.
Oh, I think I might know what's going on, but I'll wait.
Oh my God. You did it. You did it.
They kill him?
Do not grieve. This was not our son. This was only a shell. There was nothing to do but end the pain of the shell.
That robe just kills him. Oh my God, look at Dr. Franklin.
You should never have asked me for a ruling. Then you wouldn't have had to disobey it.
I'll know better next time.
Sometimes doing the right thing doesn't change anything. It can drive you crazy.
It's all words. Maybe we'd all be better off if there was no God. If God had never been invented.
I'm trying to tell you that what makes us human is that we care.
No. What makes us human is that we have so many different ways to hurt.
What about Ivanova? The ship they were rescuing is here with Babylon 5, but where's Ivanova? Okay, definitely we're missing something here.
Hey, you are? What happened out there?
Nothing.
Nothing? I just got back the repair order on your fighter. It'll be in the shop for a week, minimum. And on top of that, I hear you broke regs about leaving formation and engaging in combat without backup.
Was an educated risk.
What happened?
Sometimes it works out.
Did she kill all those raiders?
Sometimes it doesn't. It's a long story. Come on, I'll fill you in.
He really showed his acting chops, Dr. Franklin, in this one. I always thought his acting was great, but like, wow. Stepped it up a level for this episode. All right. Episode 10 down. Babylon 5. Let's talk about it, shall we? So first thing I'll say is that when Dr. Franklin said that he thought maybe it'd be better if God never had been invented, I mentioned a couple episodes ago, that I do believe in parallel universes. And I would think that if all the parallel universes that ever were to exist, where there's an Earth and there are something akin to humans, all of them would have invented a religion. That's just my little side thing I wanted to get out of the way. Now, me talking about religion in the beginning, as far as Lord of the Rings goes, I thought it was fortuitous that I waited until now because it was right before another episode about religion. Really interesting. I know there were a lot of points where I was getting a little perturbed about what I was seeing on screen with those people. I don't think we ever got their species name or whatever. And maybe at times it came off that I was being really unsensitive to their beliefs. And thus maybe one could be like, oh, well, you're just insensitive to other religious beliefs. But of course, if you've watched all of these episodes so far, you know that's not true. I just think that there is a point that if it's your beliefs or your son's life then there gets to be a point where, like, okay, that's a little too much for me, you know? So that's kind of all it was. That's what the situation was. Yeah, so I at one point in the narrative, in the reaction, said narratively, for to be like the most interesting episode from whatever point I said it, I was like, I think I kind of want the boy to die. But when I said that, I was also saying I think, you know, Sinclair's going to stand up for what he believed, and thus Dr. Franklin was not going to do the surgery, and then the boy would die, and then we'd have to reconcile with those results and whatnot. But then he did the religion, going against Sinclair's wishes, and when I saw that they shunned the boy at first, I felt vindicated there, because once again, the main question you should have asked the parents in so many words is, if we do the surgery and his and you believe his quote unquote spirit has left him, what would you do with the boy? Because the only thing that was said about what would happen is the father would kill Dr. Franklin. And of course, that's just an empty threat. So once again, I feel vindicated. The one question that would probably have been the smartest to ask was not asked, and it led to the boy's death. Now, when they came back for the boy and put on the traveling robe, I was kind of like, huh. And if the episode kind of ended that way, this would have been like ranked as one of the lower ones. And maybe I should have seen it coming. Maybe I should have seen it coming that something was up, because that turnaround from them shunning him to them just being like, okay, we'll take him, it should have been suspect. Really should have. But regardless, it still took me by surprise when Franklin realized what the traveling cloak meant. I'm guessing, once again, I'm just assuming, not super important, but I'm just assuming it slowly kills you, whatever it is. And wow, like Dr. Franklin's face and the tears running down his face in his distraught nature when he saw what was happening was, woo, that was kind of bone chilling in a way, and really, really good acting, but on his part, once again. You know, I never like to look over good acting by an actor or actress. I will always say it in this channel. Some people maybe don't like that because it takes them out of like them watching fiction, but I'm sorry. I will never not say it if I feel it deserves to be said. So yeah, that ending really put this, episode higher on, a hypothetical ranking of the first 10 episodes. Not that I'm going to do that, but a hypothetical ranking, definitely put it up a few notches with that ending. So that's really, really good. Love that the series is still tackling religion, semi-often and whatnot, because it's part of the human condition. That's what I'm saying. And when I say humans, okay, it's part of like, what's the best way to do it? Like intelligent life condition, okay? All of these other intelligent species that we have in this show. So yeah, really enjoy seeing that. Even though this episode did get me agitated sometimes, I still overall think it was an important episode. Now, the Ivanova stuff, what happened there? I think we're missing something. They're not telling us something. There's a gap in what happened to her, because how did she fend off those 10 raiders? So that's something hanging out there that I cannot wait to find out about. Thank you for watching this reaction with me here on YouTube. If you like what I do and you want me to keep doing it, the easiest way to ensure that that keeps happening is to hit that subscribe button. It's right there, it's free, and it helps out the channel so much, especially a small channel as mine. Also, leave a like and leave a comment down below letting me know not only what you thought of this episode, but of my reaction to it. And if you want to support me further, there is my Patreon link in the description below. 3 different tiers of ways to support me. So that's there if you want it. All right, guys. Love you all. I'll catch you all in the next reaction.